welcome to another edition of I Think It's Up in Frenzy that we all know and love, the WWE SuperCard, with me, Big Jim, and at BadLadDad HQ. Now then, before I even get started with SuperCard, Gallows and Anderson, what was all that stuff about New Day and being old? And I aged about 10 years watching it. But just to let you know, for those of you who've seen what I've done before for Yahoo Sports, I will be doing a Facebook Live review of this weekend's pay-per-view on Sunday evening for you US viewers, and overnight for UK viewers, Sunday night, Monday morning. I'll be doing a review about 2 hours after the event on Yahoo Sport UK's Facebook page. So that's something to look out for. I will post links at the time, but I'll just give you a little pre-warning there and let you know that I am up to something more than just doing this sort of stuff. Now then, what are we doing in WWE SuperCard, Big Jim? Well, what we're not doing is King of the Ring, because that's finished. And I managed to get myself, this is a WrestleMania King of the Ring. I've tried 2 SummerSlam King of the Rings, and I've had my arse handed back to me in both of them. So I'm just not getting anywhere with those. So I thought, okay, let's just try and get a few more WrestleMania pros under my belt for now. Big problem with this, of course, is it's one of these that I entered late at night. So when it came to the knockout stage, it was about 2 in the morning. I managed to stay awake for the quarter-final, but then I fell asleep. So if we have a look at the contenders bracket, as you can see, I lost in the semi-finals. Game 1, you'll see I hadn't powered up, but managed. I did lose that one. Game 2, again, was even less powered. Managed to win that one 2-1 because he got some underpowered cards in there to try and get himself into a lower ranked WrestleMania, and then I lost the third game. So it's one WrestleMania card to collect for now. So we'll do that right this minute and just see if we get anything worthwhile. Diva would be nice. Shawn Michaels, not a bad card. I don't think I've got Shawn Michaels, sadly, in my collection. Let's have a look. Well, let's put it on combinable. No. I've got a Chris Jericho to combine, as you can see. Stupid idiot! But no Shawn Michaels, sadly. Okay, well, that's that done. Another thing that I'll just have a quick pay a bit of homage to Team PCC. Seriously, guys, why are you all busting a gut for what is ostensibly just straightforward SummerSlam cards? This really has become a battle to show who's got the biggest kahunas, isn't it? And as you can see from the leaderboards, with an average of nearly 11,000 points each, is the unit, with AHTF always figures strongly in a very close second. And then the Elite bringing up the rear for the rest of us. And in terms of Team BadLadDad, we didn't even bother. We just knew it wasn't going to be worth it. We weren't going to get anywhere near the SummerSlam cards, so we didn't bother. So I have no idea what this is. Look at that, Roman Reigns! Super rare Roman Reigns. It's been a while since I collected one of those. So I can add that to the collection as well. I don't think it's going to last very long. And more importantly, from my point of view, 2 things. Firstly, if we just go back to Money in the Bank. Like as you can see, I've got enough points to pick up my first Randy Orton, enough titles. The disappointing thing here is, where's the images? Where are the images? For some reason, the images of all of the event cards, all the SummerSlam event cards, have disappeared. Not just from my iPad, from my iPhone as well. It happened about 2 days ago. It's the same with Ninja Boy's account. They've just disappeared. So we've just got grey blocks for these SummerSlam cards, and the old up and down arrow bits for the other event cards. So it's kind of taken away from the excitement of doing this, which is collecting with you guys my first Money in the Bank SummerSlam card, and it is Randy Orton. Albeit he looks as if he's trying to keep himself to himself and keep himself a bit hidden. He's obviously in training. Didn't want to come out and show his face. It's not even worth taking a picture of that, is it? So that's Randy added to the squad, and I've got 20 odd days. Just not the same without the picture. It sort of ruins that little moment of glory, doesn't it? Moment of glory! I missed it. So we will be building on that shortly. Back to 220 points. As I say, 20 odd days to get another 9,200 points. So that should be doable. But also good news for me, talking of road to glory, is this. Not because of that, or because of that, or because of that, or even because of that, or even because of that. But way in the distance... Oh, hang on. What are we doing here? No, not you. Let's just scroll back through them all. Right, Jey Uso against not a pro, but that, for all you stupid idiots out there, that, if you have a look down below, you'll see Chris Jericho was my ladder reward. So he's the most recent SummerSlam card that I pulled. I suppose technically Randy's the most recent card because that just happened a few seconds ago, but you know what I mean. So that will be a pro, and what's even better news is, as you can see, he's a left arrow, and if we go into my cards, into SummerSlam, you'll see nothing because I've left it on combinable. Get back onto normal cards. There you see the Miz is a right arrow. So I know I've only got the 2 that will become pros, but I've got 2 compatible, intertwinable pros in the SummerSlam world. So that's good news for me. Bearing in mind, I didn't bother going for Braun, and I was not diddled out of Finn, but it was made impossible to try and get Finn. So I've already missed out on 2 event pros. So I'm lagging. That's why I'm getting kicked around in the King of the Rings at the moment. So, what I would like to know from you guys, let's just have a look, see if there's any chat going on. Not much chat. Fusion Chamber, I've got day and 12 hours. It's a Survivor. So, next up will obviously be WrestleMania. And I've got Broccoli Legions, and I've got Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, if I could get one of those 2 as a WrestleMania to get a pro out of that, that would be very useful. And of course, when are we going to get these SummerSlam Fusion cards? Are they going to happen? At this stage, we don't know. I assume that we will get them, but when the timing of those is, I'm not sure, because it can't be that long before we start heading into Season 3. Say it's October, late October, mid-October. You're only talking 4 or 5 weeks away, so we'll see how that goes. So just to sort of play out on a theme, we'll just do a couple of these Money in the Bank. I obviously need to cheat as many of these as possible now to get that second Randy. I don't think it's going to be realistic to try and then target doing Brock Lesnar as well. Brock Lesnar is out of my reach. But we'll see how we go. I mean, with 20 odd days, if I could do each one in 7 days, or just under 7 days each, then it's possible. But you're looking at over 1,000 points a day, so I really am going to have to be logging in constantly to check and see when everything's renewed and make sure I'm claiming all the free bounce as well. Right, what's my worst card? It's Chris Jericho single there, isn't it? So I'll just make our way up the ladder. You'll notice I don't have my Miz Pro in here. Well, I've just got this on WrestleMania Plus tier, because of course you don't actually pick up cards when you win these matches, so you're not missing out. And if I put my Miz Pro in there, I may have mentioned to you before, I'll end up just playing a lot of SummerSlam Pro cards, which ain't a good idea when you're trying to make some progress with what is predominantly a WrestleMania deck. Right, speed or power? So 5-1 and 4-9. 5-1 and 4-9. 5-1 and 4-9. Ways fairly easy, just beat everyone, couldn't he? We'll put him to the slaughter. As I noticed, was that one event card it gave me then? Just the one? Yeah, just the one. So do you guys bothering with PCC right now, Team PCC? I mean, apart from those top few teams who want to try and prove they're the best, are people really, really bothering with it? It's surely something that they can consider dropping, because I'm pretty certain that the teams who are going for it are only going for it for pride's sake. But we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. They might come up with something new and exciting. God forbid. And who knows what Cat Daddy have got up their sleeves. I mean, we never actually have found out what all this local hero stuff was about. They've not come back and given us a big reveal and explained what they were doing. Cat, what are you doing, Cat Daddy? Just, hey, Cat, what are you up to? Tell us what you were doing with a local hero. We want to know details. We want to know names, places, faces. Come on, spill the beans. So, if that's something we're going to see again, who knows? We might see local hero in the next matchup. We might keep doing it until local hero, we all get the hint and local hero finally wins. On that note, the straw poll, I asked you guys in the last SuperCard video to put in the comments down below whether you'd actually gone for Braun or whether you'd gone for the local hero, because all the talk on Twitter was let's give local hero a go, and I thought that was the logical thing to do just for a bit of excitement. But I have to say, the straw poll run on the BadLadDad community page does suggest that Braun was a favourite by about 2-1 from people who bothered to leave comments. And well done for sort of fessing up and telling the truth as well. Now, how did that work? I'm sure it said I had 2 bouts, and it was quite a while to go, and now I've suddenly got 3 bouts. Oh, I'm not going to complain. What's the time? If you're wondering where Ninja Boy is, you're right, he's not here. Well spotted. He's at school. It's his first day back at school today, which is not something he was particularly keen on, I have to say. And in general, it's also fair to say that I think as far as Season 2's concerned, with WWE SuperCard, you've just about seen your lot of Ninja Boy. He's been wavering a bit over the last few weeks and not really been getting into it apart from the team events. And there's so many other games that we play. There's obviously the trading game, Top Slam, there's Pokemon. We've also been doing the trading game for The Walking Dead. Not that he knows much about it, but he likes collecting the cards. He keeps asking me what all these weird looking things are. So there's other things that we're involved in, and Rocket League. I've enjoyed playing a lot of Rocket League. So he's kind of lost love with WWE SuperCard, not to the extent where he's going to stop playing altogether. Mano v Ninja Boyo is still very much a fixture and a part of our lives, and hopefully a part of your lives. So he will definitely be back to do some Mano Ninja Boyos before Season 3 kicks in. But in general, what have I got here? I've got 3 event cards. I've gone from the sublime to the ridiculous. Ridiculous to the sublime even. Who knows what order life goes in these days? I've never known what order my life goes in. So you will see him for probably the next SuperCard video. I think we're due a Mano v Ninja Boyo. For those who don't know, that's playing for this, the PLD Heavyweight Championship of the World. So yeah, that's about it. I can't really say much more than that. And no, you can't have his account. All you people who keep saying Ninja Boy's not playing, can I have his account? Obviously his account, we play on Apple devices, and it's tied in with iOS. All these other games are tied in with the same account, so of course you can't have his account. Silly suggestion anyway, and how am I meant to talk him into playing if we were giving his account away anyway? So just take that thought from your minds. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Right, I'm very clumsily playing my way through to another 40 points here, which every little helps. Every little helps. So yeah, if you could, what I'd like to know from you guys today, if you could remove one event from SuperCard right now, what would you remove? I mean, I'd obviously say Team PCC. It's pointless. Even for our team that's fairly keen on getting what we can, that's just too much for us. I'll just leave you with Miz. So yeah, what do you think? What would you take out of the schedule, and what would you add? What kind of thing would you like to see? Have you got any idea what Local Hero was all about? Have you got the inside information? Because if you have, you need to spill the beans. Anyway, that's it from me today. As usual, if you like the video, please bang a like down below. Subscribe in the usual fashion. And of course, there's Twitter, there's Facebook, there's Instagram. Until I see you good people next time, you stay cool.